Hello, how are you doing today? And what are you getting into? For those who do not know me, this is Alina S. Brown coming to you live on Facebook. I'm a little late coming on today. And how you guys doing today? I'm gonna see if any of my friends are out here today. How you guys doing today? And what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What is happening today? So, for those of you who are in business, I work with women who are in business. Hey, sister, how you doing? That's my little sister. How you doing, baby? So, for those of you who are in business or think about going to business leadership or some type of capacity where you need to sell, you might want to check out my No BS Selling. It's going to be on October 22nd, 2019 in the No Selling. Selling is a Virtue class. So go on over to Selling is a Virtue group and ask to join the group. So today I want to talk about I forgot to be a lover. Now, normally I don't come in here and talk about stuff like that, but it just dawned on me. How many times do we forget to love on ourselves, love on our loved ones, and take care of people and take care of situations the way we're supposed to take care of them? But instead, we're mainly, thank you, say you bless the favor of the Lord. I know, me too. And so instead of that, we're actually take people for granted. I was talking to a person today. He said, you know how you try to do everything when you first meet a person, you want to get to know them. So you tell them, oh, baby, I'll open your door. Oh, baby, yes, stay at the top of the stairs. I'll come and get you and escort you down. And then after about 2 or 3 months or 3 or 4 months, we'll be like, girl, you open the door. Better get down those stairs and come and get in this car. You know, or we say, oh, I cook. I love to cook. And you cook maybe about 3 or 4 months. And after that, you be like, where we going to eat? I ain't cooking tonight. And, you know, I was like, well, they say familiarity breeds contempt. So I was going over these Jaheim lyrics. He said, if they gleam in the sun while they spin and they fit on my truck, then I could remember. If it came to me in a sack, no stems, no seeds in a bag, then I could remember. He said, if it dripped from my wrist and it looked like it shine like new, baby, I could remember. But oh girl, I forgot to be a lover. So I can remember all my material things. I can remember what's important to me, but I forgot to be your lover. And I just want to think about how many of us forget to love on people. Forget to call my sister and tell her I love her. I haven't called you in a while, so I got to call you and tell you. Forgot to call my other sister and tell her I love her. Call my little cousin and tell her I love her. How many people hugged my grandson this morning? I told him I went to my daughter's house. I said, I love you. I love you. I said, I'm not going to call you Cocoa Puff them, or I'm going to call you Wisdom because you're wise. He was all smiling. But how many of us forget the important things that we did, that we were doing in the beginning? We forget. You know, we forget to say the little things that meant so much to people, like I love you, or you're wonderful, you're amazing, you're beautiful, thank you, please. The courteous, sometimes we're more courteous to strangers than we are to people we already know. Why is it that familiarity breeds contempt? Why is it the same enthusiasm you had to get that man? Why can't you continue it? Why is it the same enthusiasm you had to get that job? Why can't you continue with it? Why is it the same enthusiasm you had when that baby was first born? You don't have it when it's 2 or 5 or 6 or 10 or 30. Why do we have to let things get old and stale? Why do we have to become complacent? Why do we forget to be a lover to ourselves, to our friends, to our loved ones? Why do we forget that please and thank you is important? Why do we forget that, you know, just winking at somebody when you're watching TV with them, that's important. I'm just checking you out. You know, I've been with you 20 years, but I still want to look at you, girl. I want to check you out over there. Look, husband, I love you. I want to just check you out. I want to tell you I love you, baby. Why do we forget to be the lover? Why do we forget to love ourselves? I had so many women say, oh, my husband ain't looking at me. Oh, he didn't check out my dress. Well, did you check out your dress? Did you like your dress? Are you pleasing yourself? Do you love yourself? Are you crazy about yourself? Why did you forget to validate yourself? That's right, sis. She said, when I was in the world and I didn't have no lights in the house and I had to use, I can't see your whole thing, sis. She said she didn't forget that. I understand what you're coming from. But sometimes we forget. We forget to love ourselves. We forget to be the lover to ourselves. We forget to show up for ourselves. We forget that we have femininity. We can use it as women. We can use it. It's influence. It's to inspire. It's to enhance. It's to change. It doesn't have to be to manipulate and to tear down. We don't have to tear down other women. We don't, as a woman, we don't have to overstep a man to get his attention. We don't have to do all that stuff. And I was just thinking, why do we forget the thing that was so wonderful in the beginning? It's the same thing you need to do in the middle and in the end. Why do we forget to be the lover to ourselves and to others? Why do we let things get stale and complacent? Why can't we have the same enthusiasm that we started with on the journey as you do in the middle and towards the end? That's just food for thought. He said, if it wasn't for the Sunday All-Star weekend game, I could remember. He said, if it wasn't for the dough getting 50 G's a show, I could remember. But silly me, tell me, how could I ever forget to be a lover? Now I realize that you need love too. I'm going to spend my life making it up to you because I forgot. Why do we have to spend our time making something though we could just do it right the first time? Get it right, keep it right, and just continue to do right. Get it right, keep it right, continue to do right. That has a little ring to it. So I just want to say that please check out, if you're a woman, you're in business, you're in leadership, you're thinking about business, you're in network marketing, please don't forget to go to my No BS Selling. That class is going to be October 22nd. It's going to be on the Facebook in the group. Selling is a virtue, and it is. Women, let me tell you, I tell this every day. Virtue means effective force. It means to have habits that are worthy of emulation. So if our habits are not worthy of emulation, then we have a problem with the virtue part, and we need to be getting results. So, people say, a lot of times people think they know how to sell, but the minute people start asking questions, remember the questions start going left a little bit, or people seem to be going away from the product or service that you have, that's when the buying starts. But I notice people give up and say, well, why did you ask? Or what's going on? Or you don't seem interested, or you just want to tear it down. We get emotional as women and get in our feelings, and that pushes people away from closing deals with you. You can close a lot more deals if you take yourself off the emotion and begin to have the right type of plan and action to initiate, interrogate, and integrate. If you don't know what that means, so you need to check out my No BS Selling. Peace and blessings, but don't take nobody or nothing for granted. Don't forget to be a lover. Peace and blessings. Have a good day.